Happy homecoming, I'm Haley.
And I'm Gabby with your Friday news. Please check your email for a link to vote for the top 4 murals created by Art One students. You may only vote once until Friday. You are voting on creativity with the theme Fowlerville vs. Mason, Purple and Gold vs. Red and Blue, team mascots, and technical skill. Good luck to all of the teams.
If you did not buy a homecoming ticket but want to go, you can buy them today in the counseling office. The cost is $20. No tickets will be sold at the door.
With the dance tomorrow, we wanted to show you the do's and don'ts of homecoming dancing.
Next week's homecoming week. You know what that means. The dance is on Saturday, so you gotta start practicing your dance moves. Here are some do's and don'ts.
3, 6, 9, damn, just sing it to me one more time. Go, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low. All the shorties in the club, let me see you just back it up, drop it down. Let me see you just get low, scrub the ground. Let me see you just push it up, let me see you just
wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah.
What all do you want from me? ARs and them 223s. Fucking around with me, you see I'm hot, I'm 500 degrees. Heard he caught a body, what that does not mean shit to me. Got to
make sure to keep these do's and don'ts in mind.
Hope you have fun at the dance, but not too much fun. See you guys next week.
We hope you have fun dancing.
Class of 2021 juniors, please go to Miss Massoyan's room today with your money to get your class t-shirt. They are here. Have them in your hand and ready to wear for homecoming 2019.
There is an Interact Club meeting today at 2:15 to 2:45. Come get involved in Painting in the Ville projects. Get volunteer hours. The meeting is in B204 on October 3rd.
There is still time to get into the October All-Star Driver Education course, but you still have to move fast. Simply call All-Star at 800-967-7719 or visit their website at www.allstar.com. Use the coupon code FALL25 to get $25 off for the October class.
Students needing to take credit recovery need to sign up to see their counselor. Credit recovery started yesterday in Lab B. The cost is $50. See your counselor with any questions.
Fowlerville Idol auditions are next week. Sign up with Mrs. Tomasi.
Attention Fowlerville students, the FHS Coliseum is now selling Gatorade Zero. We have 3 flavor options, Glacier Cherry, Glacier Freeze, and Lemon Lime. Come to the store and get yours for the low price of $1.25. Check out the store during all 3 lunches.
There will be face or arm painting on Saturday during the dance. The cost is $3. We will have lots of glitter designs.
If you are interested in going to Northwood University, a representative will be here on Monday, October 7th.
In sports, the JV football team beat the Bulldogs of Mason last night by a score of 20-13. It was a great team effort. Great defensive effort by the Gladiators. Scoring for the Gladiators were Trevor Mabey, Brady Hanna, and Cole Jones.
Before we leave you, we have our first edition of Sports Hub Live.
I'm Zach.
And I'm Brian.
Bringing you the first edition of
Sports Hub Live.
Jim Harbaugh is in the hot seat. Josh and Adam bring you more on this.
I'm Adam Simon.
And I'm Josh Leonard. Is Jim Harbaugh on the hot seat? Well, Michigan football fans are disgruntled about their head coach. Harbaugh has let many fans down, and many are calling for his job. See, others point out that Harbaugh's woes are overblown, and Harbaugh has been better than his recent coaches, Adam.
Indeed. However, Harbaugh's expectations were for him to win championships, not finish third in the Big Ten East. Michigan fans who were once on the high controversial coach are calling for his job. Harbaugh is 0-4 against rival Ohio State and 2-2 against MSU, and have failed to qualify for a Big Ten championship.
You know, that's true, Adam. You know, the straw that's really breaking Michigan fans' back is the recent blowout loss to Wisconsin. Well, the Wolverines had a pretty bad performance against the Badgers. But Michigan fans, they were happy that they bounced back the next week and they destroyed Rutgers. And Michigan, Jim Harbaugh and Michigan, they can still make the Big Ten championship game. So some are still optimistic. Harbaugh is coaching for his job, though.
Yeah.
Well, that's all we have. I'm Josh.
And I'm Adam.
Signing off.
Hockey season is right around the corner. Kyle and Mason are in the studio with some preseason Red Wings.
Mason.
And I'm Kyle.
Regular season hockey has started for the Red Wings. They had a promising preseason as they win 3-6.
The record does show the strides the team has made. They added good people in the front office with a new general manager in Steve Yzerman and Nicholas Cronwall, the advisor to the GM.
Looking good for the Red Wings this year is Mantha and Rasmussen, both adding 4 goals in their preseason. And Cholowski with 3 assists, and our bruiser is Giovanni Smith, going 1-0 in preseason hockey fights.
This season's going to be a good one, so go out and support the Wings. Back to you.
In the studio!
It looks like the Red Wings will have a better season than last year. Speaking of better seasons, will the Lions have a better season? It's not looking so good. Houston, Nathan, and Tanner come to us live with what can make the Lions a winning team.
I'm Houston Ho.
And I'm Tanner Larson.
And we're talking Lions this week. Lions played an outstanding game against the Kansas City Chiefs with a score of 30-34. It was unfortunately a loss, but Stafford was making smart decisions with his pass and run game.
Next week they verse the Packers on the road. Hopefully they can work on what they need to do.
Luckily they have a bye this weekend, so they can work on that stuff. But it's back to you.
Basketball season is getting ready to start. There are some major allegations with Kansas. Here to report is Jake, Brennan, and Garrett.
I'm Brendan.
And I'm Jake. Kansas basketball could be in danger, Brendan.
That's right, Jake. Kansas men's basketball coach Bill Self was accused of cheating while recruiting players to come play for his team. There was a total of 3 Level 1 violations, which include lack of institutional control and multiple head coach responsibility charges.
Also, Brennan Self was accused of paying players such as Billy Preston and Silvio De Souza, who have both suffered the consequences of sitting out games. A suspension is possible for Self, and it could result in firing from his head coaching position.
That's right, Jake. The NCAA wants Self out of college basketball and is firing at him directly with all its power. Kansas now has 90 days to respond, Jake, and Self and the Jayhawks said they'll fight the allegations. Only time will tell what happens with Self in the Kansas program.
That's all that we have for our first edition of Sports Hub Live. See you next week.
That's all we have for you today. Hope you have a happy homecoming. Good luck to our varsity football players tonight. I'm Haley.
And I'm Gabby, signing off.